Louisa, could you tell me what time it is?
It is. Let's call it a gentleman's 6:30.
Okay.
Let's
Well, no. We'll call it a gentleman's 6:50. Now, what time did we say this morning that we were going to start recording? So when we say, yeah, we'll get there, I assume we're going to start recording at that time. Now,
See, I think this is where the issue is. See,
this where the wires are?
I think when we're like, start recording at 6:30, I'm kind of like, cool, that means, perhaps find a car park, dash to get a coffee.
Yeah, right.
Wander in between 6:30 and 6:40 and then sit down at 6:45 after a nice chat between me, you, Dior, Tobbs.
No, see, this is where the wires must be crossed because...
Yeah.
So when an appointment starts at... Say you got an appointment at 9 a.m. Do you get there at 9:15 and then go, well, I just thought that just because I'd get here and we could fill out the forms and we'd have a bit of a yarn and maybe get you a tea.
Well, I thought I may as well, I'm getting myself a coffee. I might as well get the doctor a coffee too and call it a 9:10. Yeah,
well, it was a... So we said 6:30 start. So let's just go from now on, Lulu.
Well,
I'm going to have to fucking drive you every fucking day. Please keep in mind as well that I'm not the most punctual fuckhead of all time, but you make me look good.
Maybe this is my plan all along. So that
To change me.
No, Lulu gets to sit in the passenger seat.
Just whittle me down until I cave and then you have to...
I literally arrived, but hear me out. I arrived at 6:25. So I was like, great. Shut your mouth. I arrived at 6:25 and I thought, this is perfect. I can find myself a car park. Don't get your phone up for evidence. Put it down.
I got receipts.
Sherlock Holmes. I was here at 6:25 and I was driving around being like, okay, where's the car park? And then I was getting a bit frustrated and then a few swear words coming out and then I literally was like, jackpot. And then this girl goes, that's when I called you. And that was about 6:33.
There was a 6:34 when you said, I think I found a rock star.
I'd been driving around for 5 minutes.
Had you?
Swear on my life and Toby's life.
So you got 6:30 then. Wasn't 6:25 if you had been driving around for 5 minutes.
No, I at 6:25.
And Lou, so me knowing we had a 6:30 start, I got here at 6:27 with both your coffee and my coffee in hand, and I sat down ready to record.
Maybe
is that because I've managed my time better? Do you think?
I think you've got a different Google Maps to me. You somehow seem to know all the
Why
ways
are you
to go.
using Google Maps? You have been here fucking every single week for the last 7 months.
I think you've got a different map.
I just go the same way every time.
Have you got Wise, that other thing?
Waze.
I think that fancy cars have that, and I think your car's that, and I think it takes you faster.
I don't use it.
I think it takes you faster.
I just drive because I remember. I've got a photographic memory. I remember how to get places.
No, because at this time in the morning you got to check for traffic.
No, Dal.
Well, I did, and I think that's why I was.
Every fucking time you're doing it, every time you kook it. Okay.
Well, do you know what infuriated me? And I thought this could be perhaps this is what should happen. Why don't we have time frames where you can book car parks, and then when you're not allowed, when it's reserved, you can just put all these spiky things up, so that if someone tried to park there, it would just.
Well, you want to make parking worse?
It would just pop your tires.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be handy.
Because then I could be like,
so
cool,
then no one can ever drive away.
No,
and then you've got cars stuck there, and some cunt goes, "Oh, my tires are popped." Well, I'm not fucking bothering.
No,
I'm
it would be
there.
like, say I'd reserved Gianni from 6:30 till 8, then it would have spiky things up so that no one else could park there for the hour and a half. And then as soon as my time's up, the spikies will go back down, go into the ground or pop back up.
But we live in this is not live, but this is also a residential area. So a lot of these people have parked there overnight and they're planning to go to work. So we can't just
maybe
like, well, excuse me, we do a podcast on your street.
No, but that's why you reserve it. There's an app. It's an app going pay a park in advance.
But you don't even have to pay for this parking.
Well, that's why you start the app. So you
want to pay for it?
Well, if I could get a car park right outside, I'd pay. If I could get a banger, I'd pay.
It makes it so much harder.
Maybe
Imagine
I
the
get
admin.
a scooter.
No. Naughty.
No.
If you want a scooter.
Dangerous.
Of real danger. Not only to pedestrians and wildlife, pets, and most importantly, yourself.
Yeah.
All right?
I could get the bus here.
That might be better. But yes. That's not
Just
in your
at this
wheelhouse,
time.
is it?
No, excuse me. I catch the bus and the train all the time.
Do you?
I used to go to breakfast radio. Not breakfast radio,
Used to
nighttime
drive.
radio.
You work in breakfast radio.
Nighttime radio, I caught the train.
Fuck, you work in nighttime radio.
Yeah, are you that billboard selling guy?
How long ago was that?
Shut up.
What? No, I'm genuinely asking.
Oh, nighttime radio would have been 3 years ago.
Okay, so wild
No.
with the buses.
I've been to Pymble on the train recently.
What were you doing?
I had an appointment out there.
True.
Yeah,
How was it?
it was fine.
Everything's fine.
It's fine.
You know what I used to hate about train travel?
What?
You know, after a fucking belter weekend, you're like,
So
fucked.
every weekend for you and I?
Yeah, nearly. Yeah. But it's like, but this is when I had to catch the train.
Mm.
And so it was about an hour and a half process for me to get to work. And fucking Monday morning. And what I do is I just have my headphones in and I just be listening to a song by Alan Jackson. It was called You Can Always Come Home. You can always come home.
Just on repeat.
On repeat. Because it lulled me. I was like, okay, you know what? When I'm sick of this city shit, I can just go home. Fuck it. I can go back to the bush.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? And it used to like...
That, to me, screams like serial killer.
Why?
That you're listening to one song on repeat on the train, just like...
Nah, because it would zone me. It's almost like meditative.
I think that's what they do before they...
Kill. She's on to me, deal. But I'd listen to that, right? And then you see some cunt that you half know. And you're like, oh, God, please no. Like, not this morning. And you're just like trying to avoid them. Then it's like, Jarch, g'day, mate. And you're like, for fuck's
Not today.
sake. Now I've got 20 minutes of this sort of conversation. Play with me. G'day, mate. How you going? You're me.
Yeah, good. Yep. Nice Monday morning.
What'd you get up to on the weekend?
Oh, yeah. Couple beers, couple wines, couple whiskeys. You?
Yeah, mate, about the same. How's work going?
Yeah, billboards flying out the doors. Just fucking, you know how it is. Billboard left, right and centre. You?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, pretty busy.
Nice.
You what'd you get so big weekend? And you're just going, fuck off.
Do you know what I do? If I can't be bothered talking to him, I suppose it's a bit different in a train. I'll often put my sunglasses on because I feel like with your sunnies on, you can get away with sort of, oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah, that's fucking good effort. I just would always lose. I'd never have sunnies because I was always losing them. But you know that, like, you'd got that, like, that was the worst bit about it. I used to like the train. You know, I like people watching.
Same. And then you can read on the train.
Yeah, openly masturbate. Although I did get in trouble for that a bit. But what's like a fine and a slap on the wrist?
Do that in your comfort of your own home, please. It's indecent exposure. Indecent.
Indecent.
Indecent
She
exposure.
just became Sean Connery. It's indecent exposure.
Is that sounded like Jim Carrey? I am the Grinch. 1 o'clock, wallow in self-pity.
No, it was more Sean Connery. Sean bagels and cream cheese.
Sean Connery. No, you sounded like the Grinch.
Sean Connery. Bagels and cream cheese.
Who's Sean Connery?
Sean Connery.
Wait, is he the guy and he's kind of got long curly-ish hair?
Nope.
I'm thinking of the guy, you know the one, and he's like got curly kind of hair.
No, please expand.
What movies has he been in? Oh, wait, he was one of the Bonds, wasn't he? No.
Yeah, the original.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The OG Bond.
Yeah. So you're not curly hair.
No, who are you thinking
I'm
of?
thinking of
Oh, this will be good. This will be something fucked up.
he's
Sean
in some
Penn?
like not Mr. Magoo, but like how am I going to search him? Curly haired actor?
Oh God,
Curly
John
haired
C. Riley.
older actor.
That's surely not getting you anywhere.
Well, you've got Will Ferrell. I mean, there's a lot of people with curly hair. It's just he was in some type of like Mr. Magoo world kind of thing.
Once again, very well explained. we got to the bottom of that one. You know, that curly-haired actor, he bloody was in a Mr. Magoo kind of world or something. You know him. You know him.
You doing that accent, it was Jim Carrey.
No, Sean Connery.
Do Jim Carrey?
Kerry.
The Grinch is one of my favourite movies. 1 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 2 o'clock, solve world hunger. I'm actually good.
Yeah, that was good.
1 o'clock, and I'm in the Grinch outfit.
Yeah, you are.
1 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 2 o'clock, solve world hunger.
Yeah.
I found my niche.
Yeah.
I found my niche, the Grinch.
Yep.
Don't even try and do it.
I haven't seen that movie probably for 15 years.
It's one of my favourites.
Is it?
But Mr. Grinch.
Well, let's not do this. You know what I mean? Every time we do this, I've got to tell you that just movie quotes, it's not good listening.
But Mr. Grinch.
Okay, don't give me this.
You are the Grinch. You're the Grinch of the podcast.
What?
You never let me do what I want.
Are you fucking fair income?
Yeah.
I let you sit there and sing and squeal. I might react.
Yeah.
But I let you do it. I have visceral reactions to it, but I let you do it.
You have what?
Visceral reactions, like I have quite an evident reaction to it.
Yes, over the top, some would say. A bit dramatic. Like, just let the girl bloody do a couple quotes and sing a few songs.
Yeah, but sometimes when I get 450 DMs that I go through that go, this fucking bird sings again, I'll never listen again. I've got to try and rein you in.
They're just playing, they're just having fun.
Having fun.
You would have hated the car trip here with Gianni. I was listening to Hairspray, the musical. Good morning, Baltimore.
You know, there are some mornings that I reckon I'd really struggle with you in the car.
Oh,
And this morning was one of them.
100%. I was like in such a happy mood. I was like, this is living. This is living.
Yeah, I was in a great mood too.
I was singing away. I was like slapping Gianni's steering wheel.
Yeah.
I was bopping along. You know,
Okay.
pulled up, and I go like this.
Yeah.
Like I click.
You don't cluck.
I click away, and then, you know, tap away, and then I do a microphone, put some lip gloss on in the mirror.
Yeah, that would have been fucking me right off this morning. I was in a great mood, but if I was listening to Hairspray the musical, John Travolta
I
and
reckon
fucking
you might
wig.
have got around it.
Nah, darling.
What were you listening to?
I was listening to
Luke
Morgan
Combs.
Wallen
Oh,
and
Morgan,
Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Both brilliant new albums out.
I think Morgan Wallen I could get around. You've played a couple of his songs, and I'm like, I don't mind these.
Yeah, that's what I like to do with people. You know what I mean? Because Morgan's a little poppy. Bit of pop to
He's
him.
kind of Tay Swift, but boy country version. You know when she first started out?
Yeah.
You're on the phone with your girlfriend. She's upset.
This didn't we do this thing last weekend where Jess had told you stop fucking singing? Now,
Could you put your hand down? This feels awfully aggressive for the start of the podcast, Senorita.
sorry, I'm just being too emotive.
Yeah.
So stop singing.
Do you know that we've done this for 6 months, and for some reason today feels like a talk show? Or like we're interviewing, you know, like we're in a serious, so I'm like Oprah and you're some guy.
Okay. Name a bloke.
Trump.
It's just interesting to see what your first bloke is that comes to your
Bieber.
why. Yeah, surely Bieber would have been your
I don't know.
first one.
I was thinking about Trump because he's in the news a lot at the moment.
Big boy.
A lot of politics, done lots of bad things as per.
Yeah, but
When are we surprised what that
we don't really
guy does?
care.
You know, let's not get back into politics. I think last week we dived into it.
Did we?
Yes, slightly.
That's not in our wheelhouse, mate.
No, I don't know what we were doing, but I was like, let's just steer the ship elsewhere.
Yeah, no.
Land ahoy, not for politics.
Yeah, okay, not bad. Yeah, that's what we reckon, Bedwetters, is this. Just know that this is never a place that is going to get political.
Or even like emotional. Well, in saying that, if something bad happened to you or bad to me, we'd probably have to announce it.
Yeah.
Touch wood. I don't know, something, you know. Something could happen. Sorry, I've taken this down a dark and
It's taking a dark turn.
well, it is Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. Fuck Tuesdays.
Tuesdays are worse than Mondays.
That's correct.
Well, Monday was rough for me because I made
Yeah, so run the bedwetters. Run the bedwetters through your little. So I did have a slip up on Friday, but that was because I seen it as like a last hurrah. So I do. I'm going to concede that I owe you $100.
Yeah, you do.
Didn't bring it,
Oh, how convenient.
but there's not an ATM around these traps.
Well, get your phone up. Pay to phone.
No,
Pay to phone.
I'd rather pay you on Thursday with cash. It's like a symbolic thing.
I've forgotten it again. Come Thursday.
No, I'll promise you I'll remember it. Senorita. And so I had me a little slip up, but I've been off the grogs. Now I'm thinking I'm going off the grogs. Obviously, fuck me dead. It sounds so stupid, but I'm going camping. We go camping every Easter. So I'm not going to sit around the fire and not drink rum this weekend.
It's okay. I'll allow that.
You know what I mean? But from Easter, I'm going till June because I got no events on.
See, I'm going till the 5th of May, no alcohol, but I've got events on. I've got a hens and I've got 2 birthdays.
Yeah.
And I'm just being a social little butterfly with the Coke Zero.
Fuck, minus the 0. Am I right? I'm tough.
No.
It's illegal.
That's illegal. That's illegal, senorita. That is illegal.
So, you're better than me. Though you can work a crowd and shit, mate, when you're sober and fucking about. That's just not in my wheelhouse. I don't think so. But I don't have any events on, so I'm going till June.
Proud of you. Well, I mean, we've got to get there first. I slipped up on Sunday, but that was the last hurrah.
Yeah, so run me through your Sunday.
Look, I had a really admin-filled day. Like, I got some prints framed. We hung them on the walls.
Yeah, I care less about this. I care more about what you told me yesterday in terms of how many of you were there at the pub and then how many bottles of rosé you went through.
Let's call it 4 bottles of rosé for 4 people.
4 people?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 4?
Well, we had friends there as well.
Okay.
And then we thought it would be a great idea to go home and play Articulate.
What did you drink at home? Some whiskey, I believe.
We got some whiskey out. We got a bottle of like $12 Prosecco out. Some brand sent me.
Okay.
Then we got some Pals out. Then we got some fruit tingle Bilsons.
Jesus.
Things, some coconut mango things. There was a lot of there was also a bottle of red wine floating around.
Buddy.
This is what you do. Monday.
This is what you do.
It was a 1 a.m. finish.
You give me the shit. Yeah, that's rough. You give me shit about fucking not grogging. I'm out grogging. And then you go, I've had a fresh weekend. I've been going on walks. I've done this. Got some tiles and blah, blah, blah. And then you go, well, look how good I've been. You know what?
Can we not do this today? I'm going to deep throat some rosé on
Sunday.
I'm already off myself for doing it enough. I don't need you coming at me. I don't need Jill coming at me.
What'd Jill say? Jill would have been disappointed.
I just ignored her phone calls.
Smart.
Because I can't be fucked with that.
It's smart, buddy.
Sorry, Mum.
Sorry, Jill.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. And then if Franco calls, we go, well, you do this, it's just in your nature. No shit, Franco. But my dad, he's not a big drinker.
Is he not?
Jill is, has a few and is very tipsy.
Really?
But my
Same
nonno,
with my mum.
that's where it's from. My nonno.
Really?
My Italian granddad.
She's a grog monster. Sorry.
He's dead.
Okay.
Nonno's dead.
Okay.
But he, we bloody grew up stomping grapes.
Yeah.
With the wine.
True. Did he make his own wine?
Yeah. But he could drink a lot.
Yeah, he could
and then
grog.
now that's why me, Christopher and Matthew can all have a few every now and then.
Yeah, look, it's probably nurture, so you could probably blame Jill and Franco. So this isn't nature, this is nurture, this is your fault. You know what I mean? You made me like this.
Well, I love myself. There's nothing wrong with me.
There isn't.
So I'd no one to blame.
No, but when they're up you, just go,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Mum, Dad, listen. You raised me around fucking wineries and shit.
Mm.
You know what I mean? If I was raised in a fucking, what are they called? Those religious fucking...
A cult?
Nah. If I was raised in some sort of a sex cult, I'd be way better. I'd just be fucking. But now, because I'm around drinkers, you've made me drink.
No.
You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
It's not Jill and Franco's fault.
It's no one's fault.
It's a deep void within you that you're trying to fill.
There's always got to be something for something, right?
I just love it so much. As I've said before, I'm not an alcoholic, but I am dipping my toes into the waters of alcoholism, and let me tell you, those waters are warm.
Yeah, because you'll often have a whiskey most nights,
No, not anymore.
but you did for a while.
For a long time. So
I
in
think that's
COVID, I was drilling 4 bottles a week.
I think that's a real farm thing. Like when I head there, I'm prone to a few whiskeys every night.
But it's you know what? It's rare that you finish a day working in an office, really, and like feel like a beer. You know what I mean?
But when you're sharing sheep, it's like it does.
When you do
something to
physical work, fucking oath, that's all you look
Fencing.
forward to as a grog.
rousing. It's just
Rousing,
it gets
yeah.
you.
What else you reckon gets you going?
Tractors,
Tractors and that.
just that gets
What
you.
other sort of farm work?
Lawn mowing.
Yeah.
That'll get you.
Yeah.
Not on a sit-on one like a.
You a push mower.
You are pushing.
You're pushing all day.
You are push-pulling that.
Because you actually do use push mowers to mow paddocks sometimes when when the young kids are getting fucked. When they fuck up, they go like,
Right.
righto, mate. Well, if you fucked up,
No John Deere ride-on for you.
no John Deere.
Go get the pusher.
And they make them push like.
That'll be
Push my
me
paddocks.
when I come to the farm.
Takes like 6 weeks.
Yeah, your dad will say you're not leaving till this paddock's done.
Yeah, correct.
And I'll live there
Yeah.
for the rest of my life.
And then mum and dad can see what I have to fucking deal with every day.
But I'll be making scones in the kitchen after work.
I was actually lying about the push mower thing just quietly. That doesn't happen. That would be like
So now you're a liar.
That's abuse.
You're an alcoholic and a liar. We had a good fun Saturday though, Jarchy.
We did.
We got
did,
sent to the
Lulu.
netball thanks to KO.
Yeah, it
we
was-
watched the Swifties. The
Swifties. It was grouse. It was grouse. It was a lot of fun. Quick old game, that netball.
The girls are running up and down that court non-stop, and it's so fast.
The fucking what not surprised me. Well, actually, it did surprise me is how hard they were going before the game. Like when
the
they're warming
warm-up.
up, they're sprinting, and I'm like, dude, if I was doing that, I would be cooked. They were just sprinting back and forth, doing all these ball drills, and I'm like, that looks like
The workout.
fitness. That looks like a fitness regime, but it was their warm up.
I reckon they'd run 5Ks in a game, if not more.
Have to.
It was such a good game.
Yeah, it was a ripper, and we had Lily Gorman Brown. Shout out to Lily.
Legend. She was so much fun.
She was an absolute rooster. And so we had her basically, Lulu and I had a competition. Now, this will be an ongoing thing. Mm-hmm. As we're working with KO a fair bit this year. So we all know that Lulu's really good at so-and-so. So we've got a segment where
Everything.
it's Lulu's really good at ... This one was netball. So Lulu and I had a little competition. The video will be up on our socials a bit later. We had Lily basically teaching us the basics of how to shoot. We had a best out of 5 shootout.
You want to tell everyone who won?
It's fucking bullshit.
You want to tell everyone who's really good at netball? I will. Louisa Claire Daldin is really good at netball because I won. Out of 5, I was the winner.
To be fair,
I mean, let's go.
it was about out of 30. We were both absolutely dog shit. But Lou
dreadful.
fucking beat me, and I cannot fathom nor believe.
You were actually off it.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
I was like, what the fuck?
You're like a little tantrum thrower, a little baby.
But anyway, you got to cop that shit on the chin, even though I'm lacking one.
The video will be good to watch.
The video will be
though.
good to watch. So we'll post that. Lily was bloody great. She was a great coach. She was a bloody good sport. Funny girl.
Thank you for sending us to the game.
Yeah,
KO.
so KO, thanks for that. That was
We'll
a
be
ripper.
back again.
Even though I've been thinking all week how I lost that.
Yeah, you should. You should take some serious, deep self-reflection on that.
I will, and there will be a punishment. I feel like I deserve to be punished to learn my lesson. So come Thursday, on Friday's podcast, there'll be a little punishment.
Oh, yeah.
But it was an absolute ripper experience. We bloody loved it. Shout out to the Swifts. Thanks for the merch. Thanks for having us, putting us in the box, giving us the grub, letting us watch the game. Shout out to Lily. You're an absolute pearler, mate, so thank you for that. And shout out to KO for organising it all. It was an absolute ripper. We'd love to do it again.
Thanks, KO.
Red light, green light. Metal version? Nice.
Death metal.
It was really good. Death metal. Yeah.
What's the difference between metal and death metal?
Do you know? I don't
heavy
know.
metal and death metal.
I don't know.
I feel like death metal, they just yell.
Yeah, I feel like it's more just all yelling, whereas heavy metal, I like heavy metal music.
Who's heavy metal? Nirvana? They just rock.
No, they're not heavy metal, buddy.
So sorry.
Dior just laughed up there. He gets it. No, heavy metal like I suppose Slipknot, heavy metal, Amity Affliction.
Slipknot cut my life into
Papa
pieces.
Roach.
This is my last resort.
Okay, you're singing again.
No, that's speaking with death metal.
No, that's Papa Roach.
Suffocation.
Don't. Red light, green light. Heavy metal.
Green.
Green. Do you know what I find it quite relaxing listening to that shit?
Okay, you're giving off full psychopathic vibes.
No,
today.
only when I'm killing kittens and stuff, but it's very relaxing.
Don't Jack
Well,
Edward Archdale.
that's what I'm just saying. It's
Sometimes your humour is naughty, sin, your Rita. Excuse me.
But no, I actually do find it like I'll listen to it in the gym, But then sometimes when I'm just sitting there fucking...
Sorry, no one ever has said they find heavy metal relaxing.
I do.
You know what I might find relaxing? Perhaps some classical jazz or some,
Jazz, nah.
Italian Andre Bocelli.
Maybe just classical music. Yes, so do I.
No one's going, you know what? I'm going to chuck on some Papa Roach.
I do. Sometimes it just relaxes me. I don't know why. Sorry for being the way I am,
You
dog.
need help.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, big time.
Why?
Big time.
What do you mean?
You got a lot of deep-seated issues.
You reckon? Jesus Christ. Okay.
You want the number of a therapist?
Yeah. Wait, you got a therapist?
Yeah.
All right. And I've got the fucking issues.
Excuse me. You don't need to see a therapist to have anything wrong. You
Yeah,
can
I
just
know.
chat to someone.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, sweet.
Oh, fuck off. Eat shit.
I don't chat to anyone. I just listen to heavy metal, build some voodoo dolls of people that I hate and really hate, and then I start stabbing them with stuff.
Speaking of building. Yeah. Cuts out everything else.
I
you
love
said.
that that's what you took, that's the nugget. Yeah, building.
I've been seeing a lot of DIY on TikTok. No, Jarch, I'm going to make myself a coffee table.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I'm going to go to Bunnings and I'm going to make myself either a wood or a marble coffee table. I'm going to move Gianni out of the garage. I'm going to set up like a tarpaulin and I'm going to get sawing and hammering and spray painting
Okay.
and filing.
Really?
What's the one where you brush?
Sanding.
Sanding.
Yeah, filing or brushing. Well, that's a good start.
I'm doing it.
Good start is to learn what sanding is.
I'm doing it.
That's
There'll be a lot of heavy tools going on
I'd like
in the garage. Could be dangerous.
I'd like to see the end result.
Oh, I'll take you on the journey.
It'll look like the Weasley's house from Harry Potter.
No.
It's just like tick, tick, tick.
I've got a feeling I could find my calling.
You're in carpentry.
Yep.
Jarch, the body's doing well, and I know it's really good, but my true calling? Carpentry.
We do the last podcast ever. Lose off to start a carpentry business.
Correct.
Just orders flying in.
Yeah.
Just table, and then I evolve the business, and I end up building houses.
That's then
Dream
it would be
big.
like it'd be like the
Dream
great
big.
the great housing crisis of 2030, where 400 houses collapsed onto innocent families from Daldon building goes under.
I just go, ooh, put that pillar there, and
Just
chuck
guessing.
that one up there.
Just guesswork. Fuck it.
Yeah, throw that in there. Yeah, that looks good.
It's like a maze just going through all the pillars. Yeah, no, Lou, I wouldn't.
Oh well, I'm going to. So I'll share the end result.
In COVID, I was selling stumps.
Like wooden stumps.
Yeah.
Oh, you made them into like bedside
Side
tables
and shit like that because we went past a shop called MCM or something like that.
Yes.
And
Beautiful
Steph was
couches.
like, look at that, how good's that? I go, that thing? She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's a fucking stump. And she's like, yeah, how cool are they? I'm like, what? $800.
Yeah. How much are you selling yours for?
$250.
How much it cost you to make?
Mate, 2/5 of fuck all.
Yeah.
We had the wood on my farm.
Yeah.
Go back, I'd saw these big things, sand them to the shit, get them looking fresh.
Then bring
I'd either put
vinyl.
some lacquer on them or I'd paint them, keep the tops natural. So I painted them white, black, and then I had a natural. Leave the tops natural. They looked slick as fuck, dude.
Could I please have one?
I could do you one, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I got stumps at home.
Yes, please.
Do you want one?
Lulu would like. Well, I mean, you could just give it to me and I could do it myself. Now I'm a carpenter.
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
I think that's smarter.
Thank you. It's my turn.
Correct.
Don't try and go twice, you naughty
No,
little
I was going to
bitch.
say probably we're playing a game
Oh,
here.
sorry.
Red light, green light.
Red light, green light. Slow walkers.
Fucking red.
Red!
Fuck, I hate
The
'em.
reddest of red.
Oh,
Speed
mate.
up that pace. I don't care if you've got short legs. Faster. Get a quick jog on.
I'd argue that if I was behind a slow walker, and I believe this to the core of my soul, if I was behind a slow walker and someone sniped them in front of me, I'd just step over him and keep walking and go, you deserve that. I wouldn't even
So passionate.
I hate them. I'm a fast walker.
I am a very
You
fast,
are a fast walker.
My pace is like Kath from Kath and Kim.
I respect that.
And when someone's dawdling along, or like I can be on my phone and walk fast if I need to. If someone's like, is it dawdling?
Dawdling.
Dawdling along. I'm just like, mate, places to be, things to do, people to see.
Do you know, like,
Get that pace on. Fast.
I've noticed if Steph and I are going places, I'm always like 15 metres in front of her. I'm not joking.
It's me with everyone.
And she's like, can you slow down? I'm like, no, can you hurry the fuck up, dude? We got it. We're getting there. This is the process of getting from A to B. You're fucking about here.
Even when I'm on like a hot girl lap, like a walk, I'm going quick.
But that's what you should be doing on a hot girl lap.
Yeah.
That's exercise. You know what I mean?
True.
But like, mate, I'm so with you. Slow walkers, especially who are you're fucking behind them and they're just looking around slow and you're just like,
faster.
I fucking want to trip you, bud.
Or you know what you could do? You know that thing where you're standing up tall and someone hits your knees from behind?
I'd love that so much.
Don't do that to me. That's like a thing that my friends will do to me because there's something, I'm like a Bambi.
Yeah.
And my legs just collapse and I literally fall to the ground.
Very good to know.
As soon as I was saying that, I was like, why have I told them this?
This is very good to know.
Like, I'm pretty sure when we went back to New Zealand, like, I'm old and so are my brothers, and they would just do it to me.
So bedwetters, if you ever see Lou out on the street or in the pubs or anything like that, just remember to give her a tap behind the back of the knee.
Imagine that with all the bedwetters.
That becomes a thing.
That would actually be funny. People just see me and go,
and then like
strangers are watching, going, what the fuck's going on here? Someone just goes and then runs off, bedwetters for life. That would actually be amazing.
It would be. In 6 months' time, we've got to do like a PSA being like, hey, bedwetters, I know we said this 6 months ago. Lou has had 2 knee reconstructions. I think we've got to stop kicking her. I think we've got to stop physically assaulting Lou in pubs.
Can I please pee? I really need to go.
Fuck me swinging.
Sorry.
It is like, remember going to the thing, Dior, and having her in the fucking back seat? It's like a child.
We were on the way to the netball and I said, I need to put the window down. I'm going to be sick. I had too much sugar.
She'd eaten too much fairy floss and too many lollies. She's like, I'm going to be sick. And I'm just looking at it and she's like, oh, I need to pee again. I was like, dude, this is like what it's like having a kid.
Oopies. Okay,
right.
BRB.
Red light, green light. Going for the full chin wag on a flight.
You mean talking to someone the entire time?
Like if someone's like, you sit down, you put your shit in the fucking overhead locker, sit down, and some bloke's sitting there and he's like, g'day mate, how you going? You're like, yeah, good bud, how are you? Yeah, good, where are you from? Oh no.
A big fat red.
It's a red, isn't it?
Happy for you there might be the odd point of convo, you know, this chicken's
it's fucking,
a bit dry.
Yeah, a bit dry, isn't it?
Or business or vacay. Vacay, yeah, nice, me too. Ready for some sun. Done.
Yeah.
Few little chit chats, fine.
Yeah.
If you're talking to me the entire trip,
oh mate,
I'll be moving. I'll be finding another seat. I'll be finding another plane flight.
I'd fucking struggle. Like it's just.
My mum's a real talker on the planes. She like gets people's like business cards and shit and like makes mates on the plane.
Yeah, see, the only way, Steph did that once. We were going to a wedding in fucking round Byron or something like that, or no, we'd been on holidays or something, and she was like, "Hey, listen." When we were driving home, holidays over, driving home. Maybe we're going to Yamba, it doesn't matter. Anyway, holidays over. And she's like, hey, listen, I've made friends on the plane. I'm like, what? She's like, and I've promised them we'd visit them on the way back. And I'm like, fucking excuse me? She's like, I just made these friends on the plane and I said we'd pop in on the way back from the holiday and say g'day. I'm like, Fef, come on, mate. What
did you not meet them?
How the fuck am I dragged into this shit?
Oh, she was on the plane.
On the plane, met this old couple called Jim and Jean, right? And she's like, they're on the way back from bloody Byron or whatever. They're on the way to Yamba. I said we'd pop in for a sandwich and say g'day. And we were both hyper hungover. And I'm like, Dale, you got to text him and say this ain't happening. She's like, I'm not going to do that. We're going to do it. I'm like, fuck me, swinging. How am I fucking roped into this? Anyway,
Jim and Jean.
I go, don't be a sook, get over it. This is obviously happening, so you just got to own it. Get to Jim and Jane's house. 2 of the sweetest individuals of all time. She made these incredible sandwiches. I saw he had a Lightning Ridge Races hat. And I said, mate, where'd you get that Lightning Ridge Races hat? He's like, oh, mate, I used to go to the Ridge races all the time and I got mates out at the Ridge. I'm like, fuck, do you know the Skulls is out the Ridge? I own the property rugby. He's like, yeah, I've come across. And I'm like, and then we had this connection. I'm like, Jack Skulls is one of my best mates, blah, 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 blah. And it was actually the most awesome.
Well, now you've just made me do a full 180.
No.
Green.
But
Green. I'm making friends on the plane. I'd like to go have sandwiches at Jim and Jean's.
Jean can whip up a sanger.
Yeah.
You know, old Australian women have got to be the best sandwich makers of all time. Yes, they might be basic sangers, but it's a good Aussie sandwich.
A chicken mayo sandwich with celery is phenomenal.
Bro, if your name's Jean, just know you're getting some good old curried egg and lettuce. And guess what Papa Bear likes? I'm Papa Bear, by the way. Egg and let.
I know you
And
like.
Jean ripped into them.
Look, I'd eat it out of just being kind, but I'm not an egg and let girl. But for Jean, I'd do it.
For Jean, you'd do it.
For
Jean would
Jim,
sway
I'd do
you.
it. But yeah, a chicken mayo celery. Oh, you got Lulu's attention.
It's a good sanger.
Hello over there. Is that a chicken and mayo salad? That sandwich?
Okay.
You know who's running straight for the hors d'oeuvres table?
Remember to calm yourself. Remember
Me.
what we discussed? We said calm down when it comes to the food. Remember, you get very excited. So just calm.
I know what are we making for lunch?
I want
A
to make that for
club
lunch. But you know what you need with that? Some good old Wonder white bread.
See, I don't mind it on the whole meal.
Fuck that.
I think a chicken, mayo, celery can do well on a whole meal.
Not as well as your classic white bread.
Agree to disagree.
Fair. But anyway, I was super off it, but it was actually a good experience. But I'm still kind of red in the sense that unless we develop some sort of a personal connection, like, oh, you know that bloke from there, then I'm happy to yarn.
How could you tell such a sweet story about Jim and Jean and then still go against making friends on the plane now after that?
Because I know what I'm like. It's mood dependent.
You've just said this on the podcast so that no one ever speaks to you on a plane.
No, I haven't. Don't you fucking talk to me, cunts. No, I'm happy for a quick
I think if I was
chinwag.
sitting next to Jim and Jean, I would have done the same as Steph.
So
I
would
think they
I,
would have been
to
adorable.
be honest. So would have I. It just takes something to turn me, but put it this way, as soon as I get on a plane, all I'm thinking is I've downloaded my movies. I'm looking forward to having maybe a whiskey and Coke, watching my movies and zoning out. Now, if some bloke's fucking sitting there, so bloody how long have you been doing
Can
that?
I pop one of your earpods in and we could watch the same film?
Oh, imagine.
No, we can't.
No, you serial killer.
Red light, green light. Putting the cricket on the laptop screen when you invite a girl over to watch a movie.
I feel like this is a very personal one for you. You know what? I'm green because I respect its brazenness.
Not personal. One of my friends did it. So he invited a girl over, like a bottle of red wine. She like puts on a movie, and then he sets up the cricket on the laptop, like on the coffee table right in front of the movie. So she's watching the movie, and he's pretending to watch the movie, and then just going.
Well, he's not pretending, is he? He's just clearly watching the
When
cricket.
he told me that, I was like, mate, that is so red that it's not even funny.
I'm giving it a green just because I respect it. I could never do it.
He's just like, hang on, we'll just pop this open. Yeah, yep.
And just turns
Watch
the
that.
sound of the cricket like up so you can hear it over the movie.
I was like, mate.
Was it like a first, like as a Netflix and chill,
It's
like
like a second
Jesus,
invite.
is
Like,
that-
come on. Bit arrogant.
I respect it?
Maybe
though.
like in a relationship.
Oh,
sure.
relationship.
You
Fuck.
like, do what you want. Watch
Whatever.
what you want. But
Yeah.
like, second date, it's probably a red for me.
Look, I'm only saying it's a green because it's a red. You know what I
You're
mean?
like, how do you get away with that?
I respect it too much.
He's like, let's come over, watch a movie, have some red wine. Let's, have a rom-com. And then, the cricket's on at the same time. We'll just pop that open. That would annoy me. Obviously, whatever, you're watching the cricket, but the distraction of the screen in front and the other colours, like, you'd be watching it and then you just see it flashing.
Yeah, fuck.
Nah, not for me.
Now, how did that relationship end up?
I think that was probably the last time they saw each other.
Yeah, there's a shock. There's a fucking shock. Okay, Lulu, I got a theory. All right. Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment is one of the most profound and important pieces of literature, Russian or otherwise, in the last 3 centuries. I'd like your take on that.
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
No, it's a theory. This is my theory. Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment. His book, released in 1866, is one of the most profound and important pieces of literature, Russian or otherwise, in the last 3 centuries. Expand.
Um,
What do you think?
my Kindle is more full of non-fictions. I like thrillers.
Do you mean fiction?
Sorry, fiction. I
Yeah.
like thrillers.
This is fiction. It's a novel. Please expand on that.
Look, I've seen it sitting perhaps in the must buy now section of my Kindle.
Yeah.
I think I maybe flicked through a few.
You know
pages.
what Crime and Punishment is.
I flicked through a few.
You know who Dostoevsky is. You know what? That's not really in this will. Yeah, I'll do I had a backup just in case you didn't know.
Who is it?
I've got a theory. I've got a theory.
No, because I don't want this on the podcast.
No, I knew that I've got a plan B theory. So I've got a theory. Peanut butter is just too darn sticky.
I agree. I love peanut butter so much.
This is more in our
and I get a
wheelhouse.
bit arrogant with the spoon, and I'll go dip in, and then I'm like, it's stuck to the roof of my mouth. It's stuck to the roof of my mouth. But if you had some jam, you got peanut butter jelly.
Those were both fake theories. That was just a fun little joke I wanted to play. But I do have a real theory.
What was the first one? I don't know
What about Dostoevsky?
Is it
Yeah, he's a Russian novelist, journalist and shit. One of the most famous. Anyway.
So I should know that. Great. Awesome.
I've got a real theory, though.
Okay.
I just wanted to play that little game. People who have birthday months need to be lobotomized and reset.
Disagree.
If
Disagree?
you are arrogant, if you are so arrogant to tell me that I've got to celebrate you, I don't even care about my birthday. Now you're telling me I've got to fucking celebrate yours for a fucking even a week.
No.
Even if you have a birthday week.
Depends what birthday.
Fuck off. Nah, it
Mate,
doesn't.
You won't want November 20th to roll around because who's turning 30? Me. That'll be a
so
month.
no, it's not.
Maybe not a month, but 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
No, because let me explain the theory. You've got to have your.
My theory.
I've hijacked your theory.
It's a theory hijack.
No, okay, so a big birthday is like 21st, 30th, 40th, 50th, 60th. They're a big deal. So obviously I've got to have a dinner with close, intimate friends, like a nice, like a Thursday night. Then I'll have the big 30th, which will probably be I'll either, go away somewhere or I'll hire a boat or a long lunch or something. And then you've probably got perhaps Jill's going to come over. So then you've got to do another small event with mum, friends, family.
Get over yourself.
Mate, I've been here on this earth for 30 years.
Who gives a fuck?
Celebrate the small wins of life.
Well, if it's a small win, celebrate it small.
But there's
Birthday week or fortnight
There's
or
a lot
month.
of people you might need to invite who aren't all friends. What if you want to celebrate with your colleagues? You're not going to invite them to the 30th?
Yes, you should.
Different friend groups.
Doesn't matter.
Different vibe.
Merge the melting pot.
So you're going to invite...
And don't talk about it for fucking 2 weeks.
You're going to invite your boss to your big party.
I don't have big parties, Lou.
There you go. You wouldn't understand.
I don't have birthday
You wouldn't
parties.
understand.
Like,
You wouldn't understand.
I just find it the most ridiculous. And it's usually, I don't know any blokes to do this. No blokes have it's my birthday week. You're like, shut up, fuckhead. No one gives a fuck.
I saw this meme online, and it's like me when it's my birthday, and it's a billboard, and it's this guy being like, hello, it's my birthday, and it's a photo of him, and it's like, send me a text message and his phone number.
No.
I'd probably do that.
Oh, that's sad.
No, he just wants everyone to celebrate it.
That makes me sad. It makes me feel like he's got no friends and heaps of cash.
I won't do it then.
No, don't do it. Actually, you know someone in the billboard game? I could get that sorted for you.
Hey, it's my birthday. Everyone text me. Happy birthday.
But like, it just to me is the most self-serving shit.
Can we get a billboard?
Yeah.
Could we do a fun billboard?
Yeah.
Let's do a billboard idea.
Well, we need to generate some revenue first.
Well, let's do a billboard. Let's do a fun billboard and put it up somewhere.
Okay.
And then go get a photo outside it.
Yeah, okay.
Make it seem like we're moving up in the world, but we're bored of ourselves.
We're probably going backwards. Yeah, we could do that. Fuck, now I'm not looking forward to November 20 or November.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm not looking forward to November because all you're going to talk about is your fucking bullshit
If I'm one
birthday.
of your good mates, you should be happy that I want to celebrate my wonderful life on earth.
Yeah, but what I'm not excited about is you talking about it for a fucking month in the
I
lead
won't
up.
be talking about it for a
It
month.
sounds like you're a month talker. It definitely does, the way you just described this.
Call it 6 months.
Nah,
Most birthdays I just do one thing and I go, whatever, done. But 30, Jarch. I've got to have a dinner and I've got to have a big party.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not for me.
You don't have enough friends to invite either.
So many friends.
Not enough.
So many.
Not enough.
But I don't like that. You know what I love? Parties. Love parties.
You don't like them being about yourself.
Correct.
Will you do a speech at mine?
Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
I'll do a speech at yours if you promise not to fucking inundate me with bullshit birthday shit for the 2 weeks leading up to
There'll
it.
be 2 events.
Okay.
There'll be a dinner and a party.
I'm going to one.
You will be coming to both, senorita. That is very rude. Otherwise, you know what'll happen.
What?
It will be I mean well, and it'll just be me, and I would have kicked you off.
That's not how this works, Sugar.
It is.
That's not how this works.
It is.
No, I'm sorry.
We might need to draw up a divorce contract.
No.
No,
Senorita.
Just kidding, senorita.
But yeah, if you do a birthday month, you're a fuckhead.
No, I disagree.
Now, should we go into movies?
Oh, yes.
So we've got, I think you should go first because you prepped.
Okay.
You got your movie. So have you got a jingle for this?
No, let's just explain the game again for anyone new.
Yeah, for those who haven't listened. So basically, Lou and I pick a movie. Now, we basically have to describe the movie poorly. You can't jump in and guess it halfway through. You've got to guess it when the other individual has finished explaining the movie poorly. Then you've got to guess what movie you think that they're explaining to you. So it's not something that you explain it well, which that's too easy. You've got to actively try and explain it in the worst way possible.
Okay. I'll go first. Block your
So I'm
ears.
going to block my ears. Lou's going to tell you what movie she has picked, and then so all you guys know, and then I don't. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
The Lion King. Yep. Ready?
All right.
So there was like a brother and an uncle, and they had like a bit of beef, and one of the oldest uncle or brother actually ended up dying in like a pretty like horrific way. And then it's like the uncle or the son, whether they're going to take over the business. And then there's like a bit of beef, but the son doesn't know that the uncle like Loki hates him. So there's like a bit of, you know, beef behind the scenes. And then there's some like bad guys who sort of try to, you know, be really mean to the son. And then there's like the son's like 2 good mates who are like actual quite crack up and legends. And then it's just sort of following, and then there's like a girl interest for one of the sons. And then it's just sort of like, I guess you just follow along who's going to take over the family business. And then in the end, the uncle doesn't get it, and the son, who's the good guy, ends up taking over. And it's like happily ever after, and he loves this girl as well.
Princess Diaries.
Correct! No.
The Notebook.
Nah. You'll know it.
4 Brothers.
No. Think Disney 2.0.
Fucking hell. I was thinking, fuck. I bet you it's a Disney movie.
Come on. Everyone knows this Disney movie. This is a good one. Think of the brothers. Think of the uncle. Think of the evil uncle. Who's the
Lion King.
Yes! Mufasa!
Who are the brothers?
Mufasa and who's the king? What's the king called?
Simba and Mufasa are father-son.
No, Mufasa and
Oh,
what's
Scar.
it? Scar.
Are brothers.
Yes, and then Simba is the son.
Son.
And then the 2 good people are Pumbaa and Timon. And then the evil ones are the hyenas.
Yeah.
And then the love is Nala.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Pretty good.
I fucking was thinking this. I bet you this is some Disney shit. And I was right.
Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, close your ears.
La 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 la.
The original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Okay, you ready?
Hi.
Okay, you good to go?
Yes.
So there's this bloke, and he's bloody nerd. Anyway, he's mucking about being a nerd and that, and then his uncle, he goes away, he gets angry and with his uncle and auntie because he lives with them. And his uncle gets shot. He's like, "What the fuck? Uncle dead. He died." Right? Gets revenge and then but feels bad about the revenge and all that sort of stuff. So he's like, "Oh, I feel a bit bad about that." And then boom, ow. He's like, "Oh, shiver me timbers. He got bitten." And then he has these develops these deposits of like a natural adhesive, you know what I mean? Every bloke really has a deposit of natural adhesive, if you know what I mean. Ejaculate. But he develops these deposits anyway. He's like, "Oh, I feel bad for all this, what I've been doing and that." And this chick that he loves but he's scared to talk to is sort of like, "Oh, she's cool." And then he's got to be like, "Oh, I'm going to go and start helping people now because I feel bad about what I've done." And anyway, he's still a nerd in high school and that. And then his girlfriend is named after weed, after marijuana. And then there's this green guy, and he's like he's a goblin sort of a guy, you know what I mean? And he's bad. He's bad and hates him because this main character's doing real good stuff around the city and that, but this goblin hates him. So Goblin's like, oh, I'm going to get ya. And he goes, oh, I'm not going to let you get me. And then anyway, they end up having a blue and he beats the goblin. And then anyway, he gets the girl that's named after marijuana and that. And then it's a good one.
Superman.
No.
Frankenstein.
No. You were closer with Superman.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes.
That was good.
Is her name Mary?
Mary Jane.
Oh.
Sweet Mary Jane.
Yeah. Marijuana.
That was good.
It was a better round than last week.
It was.
I'll be sure to bring another one like Princess Diaries next time.
Please don't.
Hotline?
Yeah, let's do the hotline.
Hello, senoritas. Hi, senoritas. How you doing? Hi, senoritas. Hey, I've just got a little thing to ask Mr. Luigi Delden. Yes, you, Mr. Luigi Delden, I'm talking to you. Got a question for you. Revolves around your accent, your very New Zealand accent that goes on. When you are talking about a cat, and cat, like the horse tranquilizer that people sniff on a weekend, how do you, do they both sound the exact same? Because I'm saying it in my head with the New Zealand accent, and they both sound the exact fucking same. Anyways, love you guys. Bedwetters for life.
Bedwetters for life. Keep pissing.
Luigi Dilton.
Kit and Kit.
Cat.
Oh, so go again.
I would like to pat a cat.
And then you
people partake in kit.
Oh, so Kit and Cat. Oh, it's more different than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be like Cat and Kit.
That's what you.
That's a cat, and that's some kit.
Kit and cat.
Yeah, not as close as I thought.
There we go.
All right. Good one, Dale. That was a great question.
Boys, Jarch, Lou, how's it going? Yeah, it's the fucking ice cream chewer back here. I know you said never call again, Lou, but fucking up yours, mate. I'm ringing back because we're the fucking bandits, the old ice cream chewers. Anyway, I got a bit of a red light, green light. Fucking making out, macking on, passion, as you will, whatever you want to call it. Making out with your fucking eyes open. Red. Had an experience on the fucking weekend. Anyway, this lovely lady's left her fucking high beams on while we're going at it. I fucking opened my eyes for a split second. Bang! Holy fuck! She's she blinded me. Fucking eyes into my sorrow. Anyway, let us know what you think. Hooroo. Keep pissing. Keep chewing ice cream, boys. And ladies.
Mate.
Hooroo.
That's got to be a red.
It's a huge red.
Close your eyes and get into the moment of the pash.
I love when he's
like this.
And then the fucking high beams are on, and and someone's just staring direct. Oh my god.
Going like this.
Oh my god, why? Gotta close your eyes.
Do you think it was one of those situations though where they're
both gone like this, and
Yeah.
she's gone, this cunt's fucking got his eyes open?
Yeah, it could be. Could be a real miscommunication of the eyes.
Mate, it could be a miscommunication. I'd be wary. Because you can open your eyes for a peek. I've opened my eyes for a peek, but only a glimpse.
Just a little peek. I'd go like this though. A little sly eye.
It's like, seems like you're sussing them out. Should I be really kissing this motherfucker? Is this chick really that good at kissing? Is what you're thinking. Okay.
All right, Jarchy, I've just seen the fucking TikTok, sorry, not TikTok, the Instagram story of you pissing the bed. Love it. Just got a red light, green light for you. My mate sends me pictures of his arsehole and says, do you like the shaved ass? And we're 24 years old, by the way. I just think it's uncouth, but I want to know what your thoughts are. You too, Lou. You can chip in if you like. See you, blokes.
Hooroo, mate. Yeah, that's uncouth.
I'm going to go that's a big fat red.
I think that the word uncouth sums that up pretty well.
I don't think that needs to be sent around.
I don't need to be seeing anyone's rusty sheriff's badge. You know what I mean? If you're sending me photos of your balloon knot.
How's he taking that as well? Like, is he going mirror? Or is he putting it up on timer?
It stinks of this, doesn't it? There you go, Jimbo. What do you think?
No one needs that.
No one needs that stress.
No thanks.
No, mate.
It's a big fat red for
That's
me.
a big fat red. Just probably like his dooties or the hemorrhoids hanging out of his dooty.
Yuck.
Hey, bitches. I'm currently at a bar and very wasted, so I do sincerely apologize. However, I just wanted to say, fuck you all. Hot Wheel messaged me on Instagram so you guys can go suck a fat penis.
Hot Wheel?
Bedwetters for life. See ya.
Hot Wheel messaged her on his Instagram.
Hang up. Bye.
Okay, you naughty boy.
Is your brother married?
No.
Is he single?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, naughty senorita.
I was like, what is this?
Yeah, should we?
Okay.
All right, Dale. Well, let me know how it fucking goes.
Please.
I'll be.
Let us know if he pashes with his eyes open.
Yeah. I'll be discussing this with Hot Will. I'll be like trying to figure out which one you are.
Oh, which one? Oh, okay. Hot Wheels. He's out and about.
Hey guys, Jarchy and Lulu. Just listening to today's pod, Friday, the nincompoop one, great word. Talking about being called goober and dork and all that. It just brought back a memory from my very first job, being a little waitress at age 15. And I got the nickname Goof.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's a good or bad
It's
thing.
bad, Dale.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Anyway, piss it up, big boys. Toodles.
That's pisser.
Goof. Nah,
Goof
that ain't
isn't good, Dale.
It's like, oh, goofy. You're a bit goofy. You big goof.
Do you know? Look, I don't want to devote. This is pure conjecture. Please remember that. I don't want to dive into this too much, but it stinks of them like coming up with that when you weren't there.
Yep.
Like, oh, who's that goofy new bird in the fucking thing? Oh, yeah, she's a bit of a goof.
Or watching her through, like, you know, the from the kitchen, you have the circle and you see them out and she's like sort of fumbling.
Yeah.
Oh, you goof.
Like a newborn giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, goof isn't good. I mean, it may have been like a cute little nickname that they're just, she's a cute little goofy thing, you know what I mean? But highly unlikely. Sorry about that, dog.
Hey guys.
Perfect.
Jarchy and
Yeah, nice. Play the same one, round 2.
All right, 2 more.
Hey, Jarchy. Hey, fuckwit. Just listened to the 41st episode, and when Lou said she played netball when she was younger but couldn't remember what position, it was the fucking bowl. Anyway, keep pissing.
Holy fuck.
She said she couldn't remember what she was. It was the fucking ball. I can't breathe. Oh,
be
that's
fucked.
amazing.
Oh, my.
That's amazing.
Oh, my.
Oh, God, that got me. That got me good.
That's tickled me pink, I'll be honest with you. That has tickled me pink. It was a fucking ball. Fucking those cunts must have been strong.
Hey, heroes and flaps. Nothing makes me more happier than on a long drive. It's Piglet, by the way.
Okay, makes sense.
Listening, just having the animal, I don't know what her fucking name is, her snort coming through my left and right stereos in my car. Just the secret of life. She makes me want to piss my pants, but that's why we're part of the female podcast. Cats counts.
I must admit, being in a car with a mad sound system and hearing your snort resonate, it must shake. I reckon some windows are broken.
It's like a drum and bass. But you do it now too.
Sometimes I do.
So there's two snorters.
Can't breathe through my nose, probably. I've got to get that fucking sorted out.
How do I?
I've never been able to. Really. Get the fuck out of it, you mongrel. Hey, good hotlines today.
Nice, guys.
Really pisser stuff.
Hey, we've got a real exciting update as well. The merch is very, very close, guys.
Yeah, it is, and it looks fucking.
We've seen it. It's
looks
so good.
deadly as. So, yeah, expect that. Now, thank you all for listening. Thank you to the bedwetters.
We love you guys.
Fucking Jarchy on bloody Instagram, at Louisa Dowden, at We Mean Well on the socials and that. And just keep pissing, I suppose.
Keep pissing.
Righto, Hooroo. You going to say goodbye, Lulu?
No.
Say goodbye.
Ciao, ciao.
Catch ya.